Hello, good afternoon. Um, I'm going to present about this is a short demonstration about my project on credit card fraud detection system. Now that here I will just show you in a report my report that objective of this project, which is to determine if transactions are fraudulent or minimize the number of incorrect detection, both false positive and false negative, during the detection process, and enhance the efficiency of and productivity of the transaction. And when here I have used like 200 something plus 270K plus credit card data in datas. Now let's check the codes. Here I have imported all the important libraries that we need. That is NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, and here in dataset I have imported my dataset which is in CSV format because it was the dataset were too huge, right? So they are around 2,84,807 data sets, and it was very tedious process to run all these. So I just used 10% at random state to fetch the data. So I used pre-processed data for that because it was like 200 a lot huge datas, and dataset is now here in dataset the histogram is I'm running histogram his that is you can see this in the diagram of each and every column that are in the table that is 32 columns as you can see. And then here you can see what you can see is that the zero, the max majority of the transaction is in the zero histogram. That means that is a valid transaction, and fraud means one, the one or negative one that is in here. These are fraudulent and non-fraudulent, and the where the point zero is, they are not fraudulent data. They are like valid transactions. And here outlier fraction is fraudulent by valid, and which indicates that out of 200 and uh, out of 28,432 data, 49 were fraudulent case, which is very low, very low. And this is real-time data, so in reality, this is what happens. Now, here you can see the heat map, and here you can see the heat map. So, heat map of, sorry, heat map of the dataset, and you are seeing the correlation between the every columns in this map, correlation between every columns. And here in this we have imported like isolation forest, and in the classifier isolation forest. uh, so let's go to the result of isolation forest. Out of that, the accuracy is 99.72, that is 99%, which is good in the isolation forest. And the precision here, you can see the precision is one on the valid transaction, that is all the valid transaction is being detected, and 20% of the fraudulent transaction is not being detected. That is what precision means. and and 20% is good transaction. Yeah, and And about the recall, also there is 20% of this. And then F1 score is weighted average of precision and recall, which is in the, of course, fraud. Yeah. And then F1 scores is also 20%, which is very really good comparatively to traditional random forest. And yeah, thank you.